Next up, do you want to know exactly why your partner loves you? Oh, yeah. A woman wrote to Carrie. Remember Carrie from Succession? She's actually a guest advice columnist for Dear Prudence, by the way. So this woman wrote to her wanting to know if it's a red flag that her boyfriend of 6 months told her he has no idea why he's in love with her. Is that a red flag? Yeah? Some people are saying it is.
If you read this column, there are some red flags in this, but let's just take that out of the conversation. I don't think in and of itself it is necessarily a red flag. We never sit down with like our family or our friends and say, why do you love me? Like, I've never asked that question, although I'd be curious to know from you guys. But you never do that. But so when we sit down with, I don't think I've ever done that with Jason either. But if I did early on in our relationship, which maybe I did, it would be maybe because I'm insecure, because I'm trying to get, and maybe he's kind of like, I don't really know, I can't put my name, I can't put a finger. Maybe it's part of it is bothering him that she's asking this question, like a little bit.
6 months in, yeah.
know.
The only time I ever do that, I think, is just because I want attention. But I do it like in a really cute way. Like, why do you even love me? Like, tell me other way. It's because you're so cute. It's because you're so smart. It's because you're so funny. And then, like, that's why I just don't understand why he can't just white lie a bit. Too.
Like, you have great eyes.
Like,
I love your laugh.
He also said stuff to her that, like, if we broke up, he says I would bounce back really quickly. I'd be fine. I'd be able to move on to another relationship. Who says that? Even if you feel it, you just white lie a bit. Like, I'd be brokenhearted. I'd never be able to. Am I wrong?
No. But I think you're hitting on something, because even though I know you want to take those other variables out of this story, I think the reason why she's asking is because there is something already wrong. And 6 months in, if you don't have one good reason why you love somebody, I think that is a red flag. Now, that's not, because she says in the article, he's very good at expressing himself in so many other parts of his life. So it's not like this is a guy who doesn't know how to use words. Mm-hmm. He knows how to use words and express what he thinks he needs to in a certain moment. So whether he's just not a good liar, or the fact is, girl, he's not that into you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He ain't. I'm telling you that right now. Get out!
You always talk about love languages. Some people want to show and some people want to tell, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think in this case, it could be that she needs words of affirmation. Like, that's somebody who actually can articulate, but it sounds like he does that in other realms. So she needs that. And he might be more like, I don't know what his love language is, because if he knew what his love language is, he would be able to say, I'm into you because of fill in the blank here. So
sounds like she wants an essay. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a short story about describing their love, anyway.
Maybe he is secretly Logan Roy. That's the kind of guy that he is. Again, look over your shoulder, honey.
Thanks for watching. We've got lots more discussion and debates on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. Don't forget to click like and subscribe.